Following contest is the final quarterfinal match in the 20th annual Super Indy Tournament. It is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Well, let's try to reset. I'll be honest, I'm still a little speechless and just taken aback by what we just saw, but
Joe, I am going to agree with you, but it's time to move on. Justin LaBar is here.
And the bottom line is Anthony Green will face the winner of this next contest.
Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Justin LaBar. From Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 233 pounds, the submission specialist, Spencer Slade.
Well, Spencer Slade and Justin LaBar certainly never take an opportunity lightly and never pass up the chance to insert themselves in a high-profile position, whether they belong there or not, whether it was the IWC title picture this summer or finding your way into Super Indy 20 this year. But keep in mind, BC, Justin LaBar has managed Super Indy champions and tournament winners before.
And he told me tonight personally that he is going to have a new one. He said Spencer Slade is in the best shape of his life. He's been working on the cardio because he knows he has to go the distance. And he's going to make sure that everybody by the end of the night fear the gear.
And looking at Slade, I can't argue any of those points by LaBar. I think Spencer Slade is as fine a physical specimen this tournament's ever seen. But there's a lot of intangibles that go into who gets to the winner's circle.
And his opponent from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the current IWC Super Indy Champion, big time, Bill Collier.
Well, Bill Collier is looking to do what only two men have done before in 19 years. RJ City and Wardlow went coast to coast, entered as champion and left as champion. Bill Collier has the confidence, but he's got that Achilles heel, that broken bone in the foot. Can Collier become 3 in 2 decades? Ironically enough, RJ City, when he went coast to coast, was managed by Justin LaBar. I would certainly look at Collier as the sentimental favorite amongst these fans. Would you concur with that?
I'd be hard-pressed to disagree. I personally am the biggest fan tonight of Spencer Slade in this tournament. I know you weren't asking. I just wanted to put that out there on official record.
I realize I don't need to ask your opinion for you to give it. I'm used to that by now.
My opinion is valuable. It's like $1 million.
Is it now?
Yes. Speaking of $1 million and what Spencer Slade is built like and has money written all over him. You sure you don't want to bet, by the way?
I do not want to bet anything with you, but if you're Justin LaBar, what do you tell Spencer Slade knowing what Bill Collier put himself through twice, 2 events in a row against Matthew Justice, off the balcony 1 month and in the confines of a steel cage the next?
Spencer Slade's going to have to go after the injury. Bill Collier doesn't have any weakness. And as we've said before, a 50% Bill Collier is dangerous, more dangerous than most men at 100%. Spencer Slade knows how to find a body part. He knows how to find what's not working. Here, he knows the hard work's done for him. He just needs to be able to do something with it.
Spencer Slade, I think if you ask him, would also say that he's entitled to be the current IWC champion as well. Keep in mind his opportunity at Andrew Palace was foiled, much as Spencer had foiled Bulk Nasty's opportunity a month before. That reset button came across big, and we are now living in the Bulk Nasty era.
I'm very interested to see where that goes. Spencer Slade, obviously, you were right. As you said, I will agree there as well. He did not get a fair opportunity. You made a very good point.
Well, in his eyes, he didn't. But what Spencer did to put himself in that opportunity wasn't fair either. But We have a big contract signing later tonight for that Andrew Palace Bulk Nasty matchup. That'll take place a month from now, winner take all. I believe that'll be Saturday, November the 6th, if I'm correct. Our next big live event here in IWC on Fight TV and the IWC network with subscription. You know, you can get the whole 20 years of IWC, 20 plus years, just about, for $9.99 a month.
That is true. You can see the growth of superstars. We can see you and me as just young, impressionable, 18-year-old children's.
Even you can afford $9.99. You were never impressionable, and I doubt if you were ever young. I'm not sure.
Well, I didn't come out of the womb at 38 years old.
Wow.
I'll explain to you how these work. I have a textbook in the back I carry with me for these occasions.
That seems rather inconvenient. Side headlock by Bill Collier. And notice the size of Collier, about 6'5", gives him so much leverage and reach over Slade. And Slade, being a ground-based athlete and an amateur standout, leverage and reach are usually two of Spencer's specialties.
Well, he's going to have to find a way to counterbalance that. I'm sure LeBar has him ready for that. Do you know how happy Justin LeBar would be? Just picture the smile on his face.
I've seen it before when RJ City won, when Wardlow was victorious for so many years.
And how happy was he?
And Spencer backing down to make Collier right hand. Great back and forth wrestling. And Collier saying, I only need one punch to knock you out. And Collier's proven that with a litany of challengers over the months.
Yeah, I don't care how hard of a jaw you think you have. Collier's one punch will turn it to glass in a hurry.
Spencer unloading. Spencer is so precise in everything he does. I think that's one of his biggest gifts. He does not make a lot of rookie mistakes. He doesn't make a lot of error other than maybe sometimes being a bit too full of himself. But ever since he won that Pittsburgh Pro Wrestling Classic trophy many, many months ago, it almost seemed like it was inevitable that Spencer would be in positions like these sooner than later. Spencer able to set notice. Well, Collier jumps up in the Hurricane Rana, and BC, no sign of any tenderness in that foot.
Well, Super Indy brings out the best in people. It brings out new stuff. And Collier, look, Collier's no stranger. We know what he's meant to the Super Indy Championship, the Super Indy division, and what he could mean to this tournament as a whole as well.
Yeah.
But I gotta wonder. I gotta wonder about the foot. Collier's a veteran. He knows not to show that weakness, not to give an edge.
And these men have to know that this may be their only opportunity to be immortalized in this tournament. And look at Collier looking to elevate Slade. Down with a just highly impactful press slam. And we talk about the fact that Anthony Green is come on, LeBar. LeBar holds the fist. That punch was going to knock out Slade.
Hey, wait, whoa. Yeah. LeBar, run. Let me go help.
There's a pile of garbage in the ring. Get it out. And Spencer the German super. Oh, Collier landed high on that neck and shoulder.
I think LeBar's okay.
Oh, but who cares about LeBar?
Well, I'm concerned about my pal.
I was going to mention, talking about Anthony Green, the only member of this tournament with experience. Atticus, we just saw, was meant to be in a year ago, but had to be substituted due to injury. So much can happen in a year. We don't know where these men's careers will be. Anybody in this field. This may be your one shot at Super Indy immortality. You better make the most of it. And Collier sent for the ride. Do you think it is a conscious maneuver as Spencer hits the side slam, gets that cover? Do you think it's a conscious maneuver by Spencer and LeBar to keep Collier in motion?
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm just focusing on the injury to Justin LeBar, but he's still courageous.
Justin LeBar?
He is still fighting on. You know what? Give the win to Spencer Slade now. I mean,
I assure you, you're the only person who's concerned about Justin LeBar. Nobody who's tweeting along with the hashtag SuperIndy20 has mentioned any concerns for Justin LeBar.
Are you sure? Did they spell it correctly?
Did they spell it correctly?
Yes.
Oh, good.
It's I-N-D-Y, not I-N-D-I-E.
Left corner of the screen. Collier looking to fight his way out of the chin lock of Spencer Slade.
Well, that would infer that people knew how to read.
Okay.
And now
Spencer
Bill
got
Collier
the elbow.
I was just going to say, Bill Collier knows what it feels like to take an elbow from Spencer Slade. Please
Fear
don't
the
interrupt
gear. Fear the gear. Spencer gets great elevation on that elbow, doesn't he? Into the cover, 2 count only. How big do you think LeBar's cut's going to be if Spencer goes all the way to the championship?
Well, it's on a sliding scale, and obviously if you're the champion, you get more money, so that would mean LeBar gets more money, but he's very fair.
If Spencer can get through and defeat the defending champion in the first round, what do you think that means for his chances? I know you've called him to win this whole thing, but man, you look at Carter, Hammerstone, and Green, it's a tough field. I mean, will this give Slade the confidence to take on all comers for the rest of the night?
Well, I think he's got that confidence 24/7, 365, 366 on a leap year. So I don't know if it's going to give him any additional confidence that he doesn't already have, but it's certainly going to prove him right amongst all of these naysayers, yourself included.
What did I naysay?
You are a naysayer from way back. Joe Naysayer Dombrowski.
Just because I call it like I see it, that Spencer's got a undeserved ego and LeBar is a money-grubbing pest, doesn't mean Spencer's not talented.
You're going to go far with Justin LeBar. That's what all you need to worry about.
Yeah, I'm going to head for the exit next time I see him. Spencer rolling with these suplexes. That's no easy feat with 265 plus of Bill Collier, who turns things around. Release overhead suplex. Nicely done. And Collier trying to psych himself up here. These fans responding in kind. Collier to his feet. Spencer using the ropes to get there a hair quicker. Oh, Spencer maybe looking neck breaker, was looking high risk, but Collier caught him in a great rotation on the power slam. Crowd is coming alive for big time. What could be his first of 3 unofficial title defenses here at Super Indy 20. And Collier the knockdown, second time. Spencer creates some distance. Now quick at Collier to Collier, almost a fall-away slam. And an incredible nip-up. Again, no signs of ankle damage.
Hey, I hate to say this, but maybe you're right.
I think Collier's willing himself through that foot pain, that broken bone. Oh, Spencer the German suplex. Oh, and not many men could take Collier down with one shot, but Spencer did. Will Spencer move on? 2 count. Oh. I know you wouldn't feel this way, but I know a lot of people would feel if Spencer's victorious, it would be an upset.
Maybe. I mean, maybe in the eyes of some people, not in the eyes of Spencer, myself, or Justin LeBar, the 3 most important people. 3 of the most important people.
What, Spencer in that ankle lock? We know Spencer's been working to perfect this maneuver since the start of his career. And again, keep in mind the broken bone in the foot. This exacerbates the pressure put on Collier, and Collier quickly able to kick off. And Collier rolls through into crossface. Will a self-described submission expert be forced to tap out? Spencer pulls that ankle, picks it, and drives back to break the momentum in the grip, and now coming up into the ankle lock.
And Joe, that's that pinpoint an injury angle that I talked about earlier, and that's that amateur background coming into play as well. Uh-oh.
And yeah, just swinging through. And when that much force of Bill Collier dictates where you're going, it's hard to say otherwise. Collier lands on his feet. Swing and a miss. Oh, something's got to give here. Collier springs in and drives Spencer down. Was that a cutter of some sort? Near fall. Either way, Spencer landed hard and high.
we've seen a little bit different repertoire from Bill Collier tonight. A little bit more aggressive, which is what he's going to have to do.
Is that Collier adjusting, leaving his feet more because he's worried about the stability of that foot long term? Or is it Collier just knowing how good of an athlete Spencer Slade is? Well, this crowd is with Big Time in a big way. Collier looking to take flight. Oh no, oh no!
Oh.
And again, we've discussed the foot the entire match, and that may be the breaking point.
Well, Joe, it looks like you're going to owe me $50.
And Spencer hit that neck breaker. Spencer was looking for it earlier, it was countered, and Spencer elevated DDT. Spencer's going to do this. Spencer's going to pin the reigning champion. No! Oh, how close can you be? And now Collier, for the first time in the night, favors the foot. What is it doing to Collier physically? How is it changing him psychologically as well?
Momentum and adrenaline are funny things. They can turn off like that, and I think that's what happened to Bill Collier.
Spencer looking fireman's carry slam. Collier rolls through. Collier traps Spencer. Oh, that was a tight hook. He had that body cradled from both legs, but Spencer still found a way to get out. And again, you can feel the impact of these shots from two of the largest men to hit the Super Indy tournament. Collier, a modified hot shot. Spencer's out on his feet, but maybe playing possum. Air raid crash. Spencer just dropped the champion. Will this be enough? Spencer Slade, no!
Joe, come on.
Come on.
I mean,
You can see desperation and maybe some exhaustion on the face of Spencer Slade. And Spencer, he's got to act quickly. As soon as Collier's to his feet, that fireman carry slam. Collier gets drilled and into the ankle lock. Center of the ring, great ring positioning. Notice the base on Spencer Slade, enabling to get more torque on that grip. And to stretch, and to pull, and to get toward that ankle. Collier's reaching for a rope, reaching, and he gets there. LeBar was torn about whether to, no. LeBar creates a diversion, and Collier sends Slade to LeBar.
well, that should be a disqualification of some sort.
And the spear, I think LeBar pulled that rope away from Collier at the last second. And there's that knockout punch.
Joe, wait.
Collier on top. Bill Collier's moving on.
Here is your winner, advancing to the semifinals, Big Time Bill Collier.
It was a roar much like our entire opening round. Bill Collier did not get out unscathed. That foot injury will be a talking point moving forward. But Spencer Slade's easy path to the top and LeBar's meal ticket does not go the way he wanted it. Does Collier have what it takes physically to make it all the way?
Well, we're going to have a very, very, very interesting question answered tonight. How bad is that ankle?
Oh, come on!
Well, I mean, maybe Spencer will answer it for us.
You already lost the match.
I mean, you know what? Bill Collier, he attacked cowardly, I might add, attacked Justin LeBar, which did not...
and the ankle lock went bent over that steel post. Stop him. Somebody pry him off of Bill Collier. Spencer Slade is incensed. Find this guy, suspend this guy. Collier's got to wrestle again. Spencer Slade proving once again, sour grapes and a sore loser.
Well, sometimes in tournaments you send a message, and that's what Spencer Slade did. He sent a message to Bill Collier. Message received, boom, put it on the board.
Yeah, that message may be received, and Collier may have a message of his own on another day. That is not the winner of the opening round. That is not the man that'll be Super Indy champion. Fear the Gear. Yeah, the Gear's got no morals. The Gear couldn't handle losing in a mature way, and he launches this assault, and I just hope Bill Collier is going to be able to continue here later tonight.
See what I'm doing? The people can't see it, but I'm playing a violin right now.
Well, we'll update you if we get any further information on the health and the status of Bill Collier. We're a few moments away from our live intermission, but still the semifinals and the finals still to come. It'll be, and come on, what the hell? Get rid of him, throw him out of the building.
Well, Joe, sometimes when you send a message, you got to make sure that it was delivered. I mean,
somebody stop this.
You've never heard of a follow-up before?
Spencer Slade is going to ruin this Super Indy tournament. Get as many people in this building as we have out here, and get Spencer the hell away from here.
You get to the back. Guess what? You're done here. You're done here. This is the Super Indy.
What in the world?
I mean, we do have all of staff and...
Hey, Spencer, not everything's yours. It's not all about you. Now hit the showers, please. And again, just questions and doubt to Bill Collier, because certainly something we didn't see coming. And Bill Collier, if he has his way, will have 2 more matches tonight, and I don't know how he can do that.
Well, I'm going to make a point. Something that we have not seen in IWC history. He had to be helped up by security, by staff.
We hope that the doctor will allow Collier to continue. Collier's frustrated. He knows that physically this could be a major albatross for Bill Collier the rest of this night, at best. But it is scheduled to be Carter and Hammerstone and Green and Collier in our semifinals, plus a mixed tag matchup. The Jackpot